Carlton Town first team manager Mark Harvey, following today's 2-1 win at Bishop Auckland this afternoon. Mark, that was really a game of two halves, but tell those listening your views on our final game of the season.
I thought we was brilliant from start to finish. I thought we dominated the game and deserved winners at the end of it.
Okay, now we'll start again.
I mean, you know what? Obviously, it's always tough. It's end of season. We've looked like we was going to finish seventh. There's not a lot to play for either team. A very, very big pitch. We named the side and we said that we'd get all 5 subs on to make sure they all got a run out. I thought we started the game really well, first 10 minutes, and we took the lead. And from then, if I'm being totally honest, I don't know how we managed to hang on. We often puff, but it wasn't a great performance by us. But we always look to threat going forward, and I think we scored the second goal completely against them in the play. They'd missed a few chances. They missed a couple of sitters as well, and sometimes it's just your day. And let's be honest, we've gone through this season. We've had some really bad luck. Maybe we would do a bit of luck today. And if I was their manager, I'd be feeling gutted and thinking, "How have we lost that game?" But we scored 2, they scored 1, and we've been on the receiving end of that a few times this season. So.
We started off, first minute, Nat Watson, great save from their goalkeeper, I thought.
Yeah.
Second minute, one of their lads, I think it was 8, went round Felix and somehow put it wide of an open goal from 25, 30 yards out. But then we played some nice football, and I thought Lamin's goal, he took it really well.
Yeah, to be fair, I think Lamin's not been his best for the last 6, 7 games, but I thought he really shone today and showed what he's all about. And obviously we had a meeting in the week about next season with him, and maybe that's boosted him, I don't know. But I thought Lamin was superb today, and it was like, welcome back, Lamin. We've been missing you a little bit, but no, and a great goal, great finish. I thought we'd go on from there, to be honest. But I can see why, from when we beat them 5-1 earlier in the season, they'd had a right upturn in the results. And looking at them today, I can see why they've had upturn results. They're a good side. They played their pitch well. I thought their 9 was outstanding. We rode us luck a little bit at times. I thought Felix probably got one of the men of the match, if not got it. He made some great saves. He swept well in the first half as well and cleared a lot of danger.
He was having to come out. I mean, perhaps from a fan's point of view, you don't appreciate how big the pitch is. The fullbacks were pushing up, and there was a lot of space in behind, which Bishop Auckland were exploiting. But a combination of really good saves by Felix and some perhaps poor finishing by them meant that we got to just before half time when Alex House pops up with what was a crucial second goal.
Yeah, and I mean to be fair, second half against Sherwood, we pressed them in high, and we went with the same tactics today.
Yeah.
But I don't think as a team we was pressing high enough or ferociously enough, shall we say, and they were picking us pockets really and exploiting us a bit. But we got away with it, and I could probably name you 6, 7 games this season where we've battered teams and ended up drawing or losing because we've not took our chances. So that's football. You score your chances, you win games.
And the second half was pretty much 45 minutes of Bishop Auckland attacking, Carlton Town defending. They've hit the bar. Felix has made a couple of absolutely superb saves, and they've only managed to get 1 goal, as you said.
Yeah, and the irony of it all is they hit the bar from a complete open net. I don't know how he did it, but apparently the ball was about 3 yards out when the cross came in, which is what our lads were complaining about. And the linesman said he couldn't see, so we probably deserved that one. Although how we missed from where he did, I don't know. But hey, at the end of the day, we've got 3 points, and that's all we're bothered about. It's been a great season. We probably feel disappointed we haven't made the playoffs, but I think from where we was in November, we've been on an unbelievable run. We've only lost 2 games, and they were to the top 2 in the league. So, we could do no more after that bad November spell that we had. And I think overall, we're delighted with how we finished the season, and we're looking forward to next season.
I was going to ask you about that, Mark. I haven't counted them up in my head, but having lost 4-1 at Brighouse on the last weekend in November, I had a chat with Tommy, I had a chat with Dan Brown that day. The response since then, we've lost, 3 in, I think, 23, 24 games. Yeah. Sherwood Colliery and then the 2 defeats against the top 2.
Yeah.
You must be really, really pleased.
Over
with
the moon, and to be fair, the Shieldwood Colliery game, I wasn't there because I just had my knee operation.
Yeah.
But from what I'm told, it was a bit like this one today, where we
yeah.
didn't win, but we should have,
Exactly like
and it's scoring chances. But yeah, I mean, we're buzzing because we've had a great finish to the season. You know, the lads have responded to what we've asked for. We couldn't ask for no more. And same as say, you know, we look forward to next season. You know,
and what's the aim for next season then, Mark? Whichever division we're in, East or Midlands?
Yeah, well, you know what, you start every season with a desire to win it. You always say playoffs is the target, and that's what we'll start next season now. As playoffs is the target. Hopefully we can have a go at winning it. But there's some big hitters dropped into that league. You know, probably you know, if we're in the Midland League, we're probably going to have Baseford, Mickleover, and Barwell's dropped into it today as well.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
So Barwell's dropped in. So
good size.
You know, and there's already the sides in it as well as that.
Yeah.
And we'll probably be classed as a big hitter in that league as well. So
yeah, well, either Corn or Longheat will definitely be in there because only one can go up for the playoffs.
Yeah. So you know, it's going to be a tough league, but yeah, I think we can have a go at it, and I think playoffs is a reasonable target, and see where that takes us from there. And bring it on, really, I think, is the attitude now of the players and the staff.
And final word, we were in the garlands here and all this, and you got a bit there, and you got the cactus. Supporters came along today, made a bit of noise, and we've got one here. Any words for them, Mark, before we start off?
Well, you know what? There's a few people. Obviously, they'll all get mentioned in the presentation after that.
Yeah.
But I think there's a few unsung heroes in the playing side of it. You know, not the staff.
Yeah.
You know, people like Wally and Phil, and I don't want to name everybody. Supporters have been brilliant. The following, you know, nothing to play for game. Right the way up here. And the support's been fantastic, and we can't thank everybody enough. And hopefully they'll all continue next season, and we can have a great season next year.
Mark, it's been a pleasure as always. Lovely day today. Great season. Thank you very much for all your work as well.
Thank you. Cheers.